Evening. Controversial presidential nominee Adam Stark is surging in the latest polls. The former underground battle rapper, known for his ruthless undefeated streak, has transformed into the quiet, tough-talking candidate, now leading the Republican field by a wide margin.
A controversial presidential nominee is dominating the polls tonight. Adam Stark, once an underground battle rap champion with a reputation for razor-sharp takedowns, is now the front-runner in the race for the White House. New national survey shows Stark at 42%, 11 points ahead of former Governor Mark Dalton, with 17% still undecided.
Good evening. At last night's presidential debate in Des Moines, candidate Adam Stark found himself in an awkward exchange over his past wellness seminars. Here's the moment that's getting a lot of attention.
We're following breaking developments in the race for the White House. Presidential nominee Adam Stark is now facing criminal fraud charges over his controversial seminars that dismissed sleep deprivation as a myth. Prosecutors say the candidate pocketed thousands from desperate patients while pushing what he called an addiction to being awake.
Presidential hopeful is under fire tonight. Candidate Adam Stark is facing fraud charges over seminars he gave to people suffering from sleep problems. Prosecutors say he told them sleep deprivation doesn't exist and called their condition an addiction to being awake. Jeff Whitner has the story.
Presidential nominee Adam Stark is facing fraud charges tonight. Prosecutors say he misled people struggling with sleep deprivation, charging them for seminars where he claimed the condition doesn't exist. Instead, according to investigators, Stark told attendees they suffer from what he calls an addiction to being awake and urged them to pay nearly
Evening. During last night's presidential debate, candidate Adam Stark made an admission that drew a lot of double takes. Here's the moment everyone is talking about.
Mr. Stark, what's an experience from your career that shows how you'd approach conflict resolution?
Sure. For about a decade, I worked as a couples counselor, specifically for
vicious fucking terrorists.
Evening. We begin tonight with breaking news in the presidential race. Adam Stark, a leading contender for the nomination, has ended his campaign after revelations that he spent years providing couples counseling to two convicted terrorists. The disclosure surfaced late last night, sending shockwaves through both parties.
News tonight. Presidential nominee Adam Stark is ending his run for the White House after reports surfaced tying him to a pair of convicted terrorists. Records show Stark, a former pastor and mixed martial arts instructor, provided years of couples counseling to the men while they served life sentences for the deadly Riverport bombing.
Presidential nominee Adam Stark was briefly taken into custody in Cedar Falls last night after a campaign stop, but the arrest didn't last long. The officer who detained him stumbled through the Miranda warning and then asked for his autograph. Body camera video captured the moment.
You have the right to remain. Whatever you say, candidate.
Here's my autograph, B. I'll be free in 3 days.